If you want to see Barack Obama, you gotta wait in line and kill time, or just read Time.
I'm sorry, are you reading Time while you're in line?
Time, and I have 2 New Yorkers. Yeah.
Hold on. So where are we right now?
Minneapolis.
And why are you here in Minneapolis out in the cold?
To see Barack Obama, the next president of the United States.
Why are you all here?
Because we support Obama.
Why?
He's going to be the next president of the United States.
I'm hoping that the younger generation will really get involved, and I think that that's where he'll come out really on top. We want change, and we're ready to do something about it.
I don't really want to live with another Clinton for 8 years and then maybe another Bush. The thought of that kind of scares me. And he's so refreshing, and just listening to him speak, it's amazing.
While the crowd waits, the volunteers work inside the Target Center. The band, Golden Smog, does a sound check. And the press queue up outside as well. Once we're inside, we're set up, and there's more waiting.
Not much, 2 hours has been enough.
2 hours is the maximum?
Yeah, 2 hours is enough.
We've just been standing here. This sucks.
Yeah.
Why show up on a Saturday to come for Barack Obama?
Well, I feel like I have a lot to learn from Barack Obama, and there's a lot of questions and issues I still would like to hear him talk about, and a personal first-hand experience is the place to do it.
Senator Obama's been talking so much about our need to really build coalitions and build connections and build beyond partisanship, and so yeah, I think that's part of the appeal of his candidacy as well.
Obama must be here now because the World Wrestling Federation-like introductions have begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Obama for America's Minnesota State Co-Chair and Mayor of the great city of Minneapolis, Mr. R.T. Weber.
And finally, showtime.
I had to confess to some of these pundits. I said, I think we're going to get some Republicans. I know because they're at my rallies. I know because they whisper to me afterwards as I'm shaking hands. They say, Barack, I'm a Republican. But I'm a Republican, but I support you, and I'd say thank you. Why are we whispering? On the south side of Chicago, we helped to set up job training programs for the unemployed and after-school programs for youth, and trying to bring economic development into these communities. And there's a direct line, a direct path between that work as an organizer and me sitting in the United States Senate. And some of you know that when I first got to the United States Senate, I opened up the drawer of the desk where I was assigned. And it has the names of some of the great senators who have served. They carved their names in their own hand into the desk drawer. And one of those names was somebody who shared with me this belief that change doesn't happen from the top down. A guy named Paul Wellstone, a guy who helped to create a movement here in Minnesota because he believed in you the way I believe in you. And this is part of that movement for change all throughout America. You know, it's easy to be against something. And you're here because you want to be for something. You want to feel that we can still join together around a common purpose, a higher purpose. We want to be a party that doesn't just focus on how to win, but why we should. If you are ready for change, then we can stop talking about the outrage of 47 million people without health insurance and start doing something about it. This is personal for me. My mother died of cancer when she was 53 years old. And that was hard enough, but watching her read insurance forms in the last month of her life, because she had just gotten a new job and the insurance company was saying maybe there's a pre-existing condition and maybe we don't have to pay for your medical care. And seeing the worry on her face. I know what it's like to see a loved one suffer, not just because they're sick, but because of a broken healthcare system. That's what I've been hearing from the American people. They are ready to move forward, ready to look out towards the future. And I am confident about my capacity to lead this country into that future. I would not be running if I were not. But remember what I said, change doesn't happen from the top. I cannot do it by myself. So the question is how ready you are to work for change. Because if you are ready for change, then we can go ahead and tell the lobbyists that their days of setting the agenda in Washington are over. They have not funded my campaign, they will not run my White House, and they will not drown out the voices of the American people when I am President of the United States of America.